All right, here's our Ford right choice. Last Thursday, the A's selected the right-hander from the University of California, Daulton Jefferies, with the 37th pick in the Major League Baseball draft. The numbers from this year. He has a contract, and we're thrilled to have Daulton Jefferies in the booth. Little injury notes on there, but we're not going to worry about those. Daulton, congratulations on being picked by the Athletics, and thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
How's it going today? A lot going on, kind of a busy day?
Yeah, a lot going on. Going through, you know, some physicals and things like that, the usual stuff, but just happy to come out to the field and say hello to the guys and everything, and it was a good experience.
Well, I don't want to say you're bad luck, but the Rangers just hit a home run. You were a half a sentence into my first question.
Ever since I came up to the third level, they hit 2 bombs. But
that's all right. That's all right. There's nothing we can do about that up here as Rua hits his 6th home run of the year. So again, congratulations. Probably an exciting time. Tell us about draft day. You were picked on the first day, 37th pick. How did it all go? Were you nervous? Were you wondering what the heck's going to go on?
I was pretty anxious. My advisor called me and said that I was going to go 47 to the A's. So I kind of put my phone underneath me and didn't really worry about anything. And then I guess he was trying to get a hold of me and trying to get a hold of my dad. And we weren't picking up our phones, which is probably not the best idea.
On draft day?
Yeah. And then so he ended up calling my brother, and my brother came in and whispered, like, hey, you're going right now. And Eric Burns was there to make the announcement. So my mom jumped up and down, and my dad was nice too. So it was a great time with my family there and everything.
So first, tell me your first thought. Second, you get the call. First thought.
I'm really glad that it's in Northern California.
That's good.
Really well, I was in Chicago, and I remember my first thought, oh, the white shoes? that was honestly my first thought, and I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, my dad asked me about the white shoes and the yellow and green stirrups, if I was going to wear those.
No.
But yeah, I'm just excited, man. This is awesome for me.
So, the University of California. What got you to Cal? I know you're from the Valley. What got you to Cal?
Yeah, I mean, I'm from the Valley. There weren't a lot of Cal guys to go. There were a couple of football players from my high school as well. So I was originally committed to Stanford, and then my summer going to my senior year, it didn't really work out. So I was able to reach back out to Cal, and I went and took a visit, and you know, they offered me a scholarship, and I was able to pitch against Stanford, and you know, the rest is history.
Did you spend any time at the Coliseum in your time in Berkeley campus?
Yeah, we used to come to AT&T and, you know, Oakland Coliseum a lot, and I would come to see Sonny Gray pitch, and you know, because I'm a big fan of his. So you know, just to be around, you know, this environment and things like that, and it's just a BART right away. You know, BART and you're there, I guess. But yeah, I mean, it was a good experience being at Cal.
Well, let's check him out. We're gonna break down the delivery here a little bit, Dalton.
Tell the fans kind of what are some of your strengths. Maybe what are some things you want to work on.
My strengths are definitely command, athleticism. I used to be a shortstop. Well, I think I still am a shortstop, and I still think that I can hit a little bit. But yeah, I mean, both sides of the plate, and kind of controlling with my fastball and changeup and slider. And you know, the things I really need to work on is just kind of perfecting, you know, my craft. A lot of guys go into, you know, pro ball and things like that, and they don't really know what kind of pitcher they are, kind of touching and feeling on different things. So I feel like it's really important to just kind of get in sync with what I am, and trying to master my craft, basically.
Well, in reading about you, the thing that kept coming up was your command, that you had good command, advanced command for a college pitcher. So has it always been that way?
It's kind of always been that way. I recently, well, my sophomore year, I figured out that I needed to throw inside more, because a lot of college hitters aren't really looking for a ball inside, you know. So I kind of used that to my strength, and I was able to pitch off that with going with changeups or sliders. So it worked out well for me.
Well, you know, Mark Mulder, and he's a little older, but he's not that old. He was the 2nd pick in the draft, so he knows what you're going through a little bit.
It's an exciting time, to be honest with you. I mean, it's a whole new world, and to be honest, as a starting pitcher, the only thing, just get yourself a routine.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, and I'm sure you already have one, but you know, now it's not college, and you're going to be pitching every 5 days, and it takes a toll on you. And I think the more the routine you have, and more diligent you are with it, the better off you'll be.
Yeah, I agree. I'm a big routine guy myself,
Yep.
so whether it's eating or sleeping routine or anything like that, I'm all for it.
So what you're saying is the Friday night starter means a little different in pro
Yeah,
ball, right?
yeah. And then closing on Sunday or whatever it might be. It's a little different. The sleeping routine that you said, it might be a little different once you hit those buses too.
Yeah, I know.
So where do you go now? You headed down to Arizona?
Yeah, so I'm going down to Arizona on Thursday. I'll probably want to do some, rehabilitation, stuff like that, just to make sure I'm 120% instead of 100%. So, it's a conservative route, but I respect it, and I'm all for it. I'm ready to get going.
So if everything is okay and you're healthy, which I'm sure you are, do you know where they will send you? Will it be the short season?
I'm assuming the short season, yeah, just to get a couple innings in, a couple starts in, and then have me come back and go to instructs and feeling healthy, and then come back for the off season, get a lot stronger and stay healthy, and then go to spring training.
Well, you better hope you're not in Arizona very long. Yeah. I live there, and it's a little warm there right now.
Yeah, especially right now.
And this weekend's going to kind of be ridiculous, so you might want to try to stay inside.
I'll
do as much work inside as you possibly can.
Carry a gallon of water with me everywhere I go.
That won't help.
Fouled straight back by Profar. So Ruo with a leadoff homer here in the third. And then Prince Fielder with the single. And the A's have action out in their bullpen. So tough going right now for Eric Surkamp. We're chatting with Daulton Jefferies, the second pick for the Athletics, the 37th pick overall in this year's draft. Of course, the A's took A.J. Puck, big left-handed pitcher. And Profar swings and misses. So hopefully A.J. Puck gets signed soon and you guys can do some damage together. What do you know about him?
I know he's a big boy.
He's a big boy.
He's a big boy. Myself and Logan Shore and A.J. Puck played on the USA team together.
Okay, so you guys all know each other.
Yeah, we all know
Logan
each other.
Shore was the third pick by the
A's. Yeah, he was. So as soon as, I got picked, and then I immediately went and bought a hat because I was all pumped up. And then while I was gone, Logan Shore got picked up, so I called him and freaked out. And we started a little group text together, and we FaceTimed in the morning with our A's hats on.
And those guys both
awesome.
pitched at Florida, so you're going to have to listen to Gator stories.
Yeah,
I'm sure you already have. Right?
Yeah, I'm not very excited for that. But.
So when did things were you picked out of high school?
I was picked in the 39th round by the Marlins.
So what changed for you, let's say, from high school to now?
I gained 35 pounds since my graduation at high school. My mentality has gotten a lot better with knowing myself, knowing hitters, tendencies, pitch, sequences, things like that. So I've developed a lot as a pitcher, and I've grown up a little bit. I was able to go to college and be on my own and kind of take care of myself, and I matured a lot that way. So all these things kind of leading up to the draft and then going into pro ball, it's been nothing but beneficial.
Cool. Well, it sort of makes you realize, how hard it is to go into pro ball out of high school. Because you may not be ready for that. Could you imagine if you would have went into pro ball signed out of high school? Some kids just aren't ready for the grind of it.
I wouldn't have been able to. There's no way. And kind of like what he just said,
Odor with a hit. So the hits just keep on coming, and Bob Melvin maybe glancing down to that bullpen. And Bob Melvin is indeed going to make a change. So, Daulton, we're going to let you go. We want you to enjoy the game, and hopefully we'll see you back here at the Coliseum real soon. But good luck this year. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, best of luck.
Thank you.
All right, so Daulton Jefferies, the 37th pick in this year's draft by the Athletics.